Welcome to the National Theatre's podcast service. You can watch and listen to, or download, more video and audio recordings of National Theatre platform events from the National's archive by visiting nationaltheatre.org.uk, where you can also find our other new online theatre resources.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the National Theatre, where tonight the platform belongs, as you've already guessed, to John Barrowman and his sister Carole. We're going to give them a very warm welcome. Now, again, as you know, John and Carole have written between them John's autobiography. I say written between them. I think Carole did all the hard work. Yeah. And it is called, as you can see, you've probably got your copies waiting to be signed after the show, Anything Goes, which is particularly appropriate because John's first professional role in the West End was indeed in Anything Goes. Yep. And in fact, it was revised here at the National Theatre.
That's correct. And it was one of the biggest musical successes they've ever had in this theatre, so very proud of that.
And the other reason that it's very appropriate it's called Anything Goes is that I have had the pleasure of interviewing John before, and I know that anything does go.
Yes, so you're a little loose, that's all right.
Yeah. I used to be, I'm reformed now.
She's a mother.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you're going to get a chance to ask questions afterwards, but I'm going to take my bit first, if you don't mind. But first of all, guys, which accent are we going to speak in?
Oh, see, this is, you're going to You're really going to have to bear with us because when I speak to my sister, I'll speak Scottish. When I speak to you, I probably will speak American, so it might flip-flop, and with K, you know, but flip-flopping's not a bad thing.
That's chapter 6. Yeah. Maybe I should speak American, and that'll that would work. No, well, let's start at the beginning, as your friend Julie Andrews would say. Born in Scotland, in Mount Vernon, and very much a Scottish family. Reading the book was just so good for me because it felt like almost my upbringing. Happy memories, both of you?
Yeah, they're good because you know, obviously being from Scotland, proud of being Scottish, although, you know, educated and grown up in the States, that all my memories of Scotland, which not all of them are in the book, there's, you know, hundreds more. We could have written, you know, tons of chapters.
We're saving some for a sequel.
We're saving some for a sequel of my childhood in Scotland. But it was a happy time. Those of you who are around my age, and you know, we will remember the 70s. It was a very different time, and you could let your kids go out, and you know, the story of me running down the road and getting caught in the middle of a busy road, and a man bringing me back to the house. You know, nowadays they wouldn't bring the kid back. Do you know what I mean? It's the unfortunate thing.
Simpler times.
Yeah, simpler times.
Unless you're threatened to sing.
Yeah.
Well, that would be if I threatened to sing.
Yeah, she's rubbish.
Now listen, Carole.
I know. Feel sorry for me.
Dish the dirt here. You're a few years older than
just
John.
A few.
Yeah, we don't need to go into detail. So he was the kid brother, the youngest of three, because you've got brother Andrew in the middle. What kind of kid was he?
Really annoying little shit.
Jane.
Oh yeah. I mean, the story about my parents putting him in the brown bag and bringing him into the house that we tell at the beginning of the story, that was probably not the first time we hoped that my parents would get rid of him.
This was your parents called your bluff, didn't they?
Yeah,
they said, okay, if you don't like him,
we'll get rid of him. We'll put him in the bin. And of course, you know, we were used to my dad's pranks a little bit. So we weren't going to buy that. So we were going to let him, you know, go along. But then my mother did a real sort of Joan Crawford kind of great acting, and she pulled out this label and it had John's name on the label, and she was going to put it right in this brown bag. You know, don't feel sorry for him. And so
they put me in the rubbish bin.
Yeah.
What age was the little mite then?
Oh, he was probably
18.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. No. It was a bigger bin back then.